Welcome back to the next episode of Persona 5. Let's do some more work. I feel like I could improve myself in a lot of ways by working here. Let's get to work. See ya. Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck. Lala seems busy.
Oh!
Hey, there's a customer who's all alone. You should go check up on them. Which customer should I talk to? Red-faced businessman, downcast woman, female office worker. Well, let's not talk to the same person twice, so let's try the office worker. Lala seems busy. Hey, you work here, right? What, are you really okay with a customer being bored? Come on, do a trick for me or something. Lala usually entertains me, so now it's your turn. Hurry it up.
Man.
She's really egging you on, huh? Best to not take it too seriously. I survived somehow.
Yep.
Oh man, that was some good work. You survived well by being evasive. I guess dealing with her really honed your proficiency. Man, if I could hone guts and upgrade guts and then... Man,
Right.
that'd be good. Good evening. Oh my, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat. Well, so your boss has been bullying you again. As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me. After that, I'll overhear him talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work. And everything I've done, all the results I'm getting, somehow he's taking all the credit. That is the worst kind of workplace abuse. I cannot believe that man. So many people have quit because of stress, and yet the higher-ups all ignore it. Of all the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be Shinsuke Kishi? Hey Lala, I wish those Phantom Thieves could do something and help me with this. Like how? Are you going to ask them to steal all your stress away? No, I guess it's impossible, but it's nice to think about.
Hey.
Did you hear that? Isn't that the same guy Mishima mentioned before? Let's steal his stress. No, we can't steal stress, but we might be able to steal what's causing his stress. We aren't just your slaves. Thanks for your help. A miner like you should probably be getting home round now. Kasumi-chan was being demanding toward you today. Forgive her. She's not a bad person, really. You seem to handle it well, though. I'm really impressed by how proficient you're getting. Well, here's your pay. Keep up the good work. Sick. This is a decent job, honestly. Alright, you should be going home. You're still underage, and Shinjuku is dangerous at night. I'm not doing a social confidant right now. We're just getting some Mementos missions together. Side quests, so to speak. Alright, 11-5.
Hey!
Alright, we got a space, so let's work on Call Me Chief some more. A chief should act calmly in all situations.
Wow!
That's enough. We can accelerate this. We've seen this dialogue many times over. Let's stop wasting time here. Come now, stream. Don't crash. Alright. It's free time, so let's accelerate again. Read. Call me Chief. Chiefs are people who don't want much for themselves, but people expect much of them.
Wow!
And finished.
Oh!
Did you learn more about chiefs and their big hearts? Even in the underworld, there's kindness. Oh! Yakuza bosses. Right, now I get it. Thanks, Kawakami. Hey, why don't we try asking Futaba-chan to look into the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns? That's a great idea! Why didn't I think of that? I suppose Futaba's ability to process information is truly world-class, after all. Damn, you're smart, Haru! I already tried. And? I know so much now, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. Suspicious people appear, then they disappear. It's been that over and over again. So they are manipulating information to keep anyone from reaching the truth. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. Whoever we're going against now is more dangerous than we can possibly imagine. That's scary.
Hey.
15 days left, but it's okay. Let's go back to Jimbocho and get our next book. Can just call me Chief, so please give me Reckless Casanova, a book about the romantic life of a ladies' man. Learn from his charm. And now we will... Okay. I'm good with this. I really don't need to be buying these anymore. I'm just doing it out of passive habit. I have a hermit on me, so let's hang out with Futaba. I'm many at LeBlanc. Keep me posted. Alright, cool. Let's go hang out with Futaba. That's what's good. Yo. Wait, is this guy selling anything cool and new?
What would you like?
No. Oh, well, bye.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's hang out. We'll be fine.
Really?
I guess I can't complain too much, since you're going to be hanging with me. Hey, are you free today? Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Nihale. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. That must have been a shock. Totally! I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then eventually, I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then, when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. You didn't know any better. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mum. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month, I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was... Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears, now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. It feels like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Alright, I guess we'll get to meet Kana-chan somehow. Active support. Moral support may now charge or recover SP.
Alright.
That is fantastic.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. I'll catch you later, Futaba.
Ah, you're back.
Cool. Hey, what's Futaba's next ability then? She confessed that she lied to her mother about the promise list, but wants to fulfill it now. Treasure Reboot. Chance to revive search objects in the area after battle. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. What am I even gonna do with all that money? Okay. I think it might be finally time to put this to an end. One more burger, and we might finally be free of this hell. I never want to see another Big Bang Burger as long as I live. Please, please let it end here. Set me free. Thanks. Alright, 3 points in guts. Please. Thank you. I'm lion-hearted. All stats 5. All stats maxed.
Alright.
Wanna head back?
My power is now immeasurable. I better have gotten a silver trophy for that. So far, of all the trophies I've gotten, they've only been bronze. I've never actually looked at what any of the trophies are, but I know I've only gotten bronze trophies so far. Huh? Who could that be at this hour? There's going to be a festival in Asakusa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? Yeah! Yes, I'm so glad that I can accept this invite. Let's go hang out with Haru. Of course, thanks. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. A festival, huh? I want to eat some takoyaki. I can't wait until tomorrow. I'm happy to hang out with Haru too. This pleases me. God, 13%. I'm glad I could come here to return last year's Komade. Thank you for helping me out, and sorry. Do I have to answer anything particular? No. No need to apologize. That's sweet of you. Anyway, wasn't the komare heavy? Father always bought elaborate ones for good fortune. They even reported it on TV. We can't get a new one for this year, though. I'm thinking of buying one for the Phantom Thieves instead. If we set that up in the hideout, I feel like something good will happen. Man, my intuition is on point today. Oh yeah! Something drew me to this festival. Little did I know I'd run into the CEO's daughter, tangled in a case. And with that Prince Boring I've seen so many times before, no less. I think this means we need an interview. Oh yeah! You should leave Haru alone. Oh, how chivalrous. She your girlfriend? You know, the fact that I'm ranked 10 with Oya, so she knows I'm a Phantom Thief. Also that she double-checked that I didn't have feelings for her, and I blew her off and she was like, okay. The fact that she then goes on about this, it's a little much. Are you an acquaintance of his? What's this about an interview? I've interviewed him before. I would have thought a high-class lady like yourself would be out of his league. She's my friend. I see. Well, it seems like I'm intruding, so I'll get out of your way, Be wary of the mass media, especially when it comes to men. Oh, okay. There's nothing to fear.
I see.
Hot damn! I got a 3 out of both of them? I sure hope so. That was an interesting acquaintance. Ah, so she cooperated with you too. Maybe I should have asked her to take a photo of us as a memento. Well, let's regroup and buy that komare. The komare is a bit different, but at least it's cute. Well then, please put this up in the hideout. Got a komare. I will. I hope I remember to do so. That was good.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Okay, home shopping program is airing. Alright, what's on? A Hachiman belt. I don't need it. Alright, who's messaging me? Yeah, it's Mishima. We are actually going to hang out with him. But first, let's decorate. Get that komare up. Yeah. And I got another thing. It was the... Didn't I? Yeah, I got my Jack Frost. Why can't I put my Jack Frost up? Huh. Wait, there it is! Alright, what's on sale? I really don't want to spend money on any of this. I guess I'll buy more condenser lenses just to keep investing. I could buy something expensive, but I really just don't want to.
I should write something.
Alright, let's go smack Mishima upside the head. My previous request. About my previous request. I've thought about a lot of things since then. I want to talk to you again. Do you have time? Sure, thanks. Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but can you come to Inokashira Park? I want to talk someplace quiet, where we can feel the night breeze. The night breeze. Hey, I've been thinking a little about Akiyama-kun. I don't want to change his heart. Let's cancel the request. Well, actually, I was just gonna say the same thing. I mean, going after him wouldn't even help you guys get famous. It'd practically be pointless. Stop worrying about fame.
Huh?
Wait, how'd you know about that? Oh, I get it. Of course, a thief who steals hearts would see what's going on in the depths of my psyche. You know, I first started the fan site so I could spread your message of justice to the world. But before I knew it, the only reason I wanted to help you guys was so I could get famous myself. Though maybe that's always been the real reason. I don't know, I thought I was doing it out of respect for you guys. Yet deep down, I think I really just wanted to show the world I'm more than some stupid zero. Look where that got me, though. I'm just a selfish loser, clinging desperately to your popularity. I don't deserve to work alongside the valiant Phantom Thieves. Well, thanks for everything. Bye. Really? You really fell over as you tried to run away like that. Man, I totally ate dirt. I'm such an idiot. I can't even run away right. Working alongside the Phantom Thieves has made me feel like I myself can change the world. But it's only ever been you guys. I'm still just as powerless as always. That's the truth. I wonder if there's really any way a pathetic guy like me can help you. Maybe the fan site. That's it. My special power lies in running the fan site. I don't want it to be about public relations anymore, though. First and foremost, that site needs to be a safe haven for people in serious trouble. After all that happened to me with Kamoshida, I know how hard it can be to speak out against injustice. So as long as there are voices crying out to the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna help them be heard. Renewed motivation for Mishima. Moon 7. Fanboy. Greatly increases XP earned from battle. I need this. This should help me hit strength 9 during Sai's palace. Maybe even strength 10 if her palace is really good. At any rate, we should just forget about going after Akiyama-kun, okay? I'm still worried about some of the rumors I've heard about him, but I'll do some more research. By the way, he's not as bad a guy as he pretends to be. Apparently he's super sweet to his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? They've been talking about getting married ever since back in middle school. I'm honestly kind of jealous.
Well, see you later.
See you, Mishima. Man, so many deleted by admin comments.
Hey,
Alright, we have time to relax.
Let's do it.
We got time to save. It's a Monday, which is drinks day, but I really just don't care anymore. We're fine for drinks. We can't be bad for drinks anymore. It's impossible for our SP to be broken. Hey, Haru.
good day.
Oh, Nihal, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I bought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Wow, she's so diligent. Once planted, vegetables will be able to be harvested in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on species. Let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetables. So what will it be today? Let's do some vegetables. Okay, Moonlight Carrot fully restores SP to one ally. Restores 100 SP to all allies. I hope it grows to be big. The sun tomato is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on 11/13. Cool.
My.
Now let's hang out. My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as me. Haru seems to be busy taking care of the planters by herself. Given my current proficiency, I could help Haru with anything. So one of my friends told me multiple times, you need max proficiency to start Haru's Confidant. However, I have max in all stats, so what do I care? I'm invincible! Let's hang out with Haru.
Thank you.
So you'll help me? Well, if you insist. Ah, Nihel-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. I can sense Haru's trust in me. Baton pass. Excellent.
Right.
That is exactly what I wanted. Everything else that comes after is a bonus, but baton pass is just necessary. I'm gonna stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
See you later, Haru. She's good. They still haven't caught the culprit? What are the police doing? Do your job. You're nothing but tax thieves. How long are you going to let the Phantom Thieves run loose? This country's done for. Someone better take responsibility.
You're back.
Pee 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 pee. Do you think the culprit could be someone at school? That seems somewhat sudden. I mean, didn't they find a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office? I thought you had suggested the odd idea yourself, Yusuke. That was just a generalization. But if Mako-chan noticed what was going on with you guys, somebody else might have too. So you think that somebody else is trying to frame us? What's gotten into you so suddenly? Nothing has gotten into me. I just think that there's a chance the culprit is related to Shujin. I guess you could be right. What is all of this about? It's too soon to be jumping to conclusions like this. Well, I was hoping to hear a professional opinion on the matter. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun? The possibility is not zero, but it does seem a bit unlikely. How so? A normal person would never do such a thing. They would have no reason to callously murder your principal. And what if they weren't normal? Are you implying they kill for the sheer pleasure of it? No, not like that. What I mean is, you need certain special abilities to navigate through that world, yes? Ah, so you're saying the culprit is a persona user? Yes. I see. How perceptive. Truthfully, I was considering that possibility myself. But it's still difficult to think they have ties to Shujin Academy. Why? There would be no motive for them to carry out such a cruel plot. Clearly our culprit is acting behind the scenes to accomplish some grand objective. He likely has accomplices. It is even possible that he is being controlled by someone. Controlled by whom? If we knew that, I do not think we would be in this much trouble. I see, so even someone like you doesn't know, Akechi-kun. Looks like our genius detective's not so much of a genius after all. Harsh as always. If there is one thing I know, it is that the culprit behind all of this is extremely shrewd. But don't worry, I will catch him, no matter what it takes. I'm looking forward to that. More importantly, we need to focus on changing Sai-san's heart for the time being. If we cannot do that, everything we've done will be for naught. We absolutely must succeed here. He's right. If we get caught now, all our hard work will amount to nothing. We really have to pull this off. Alright, that's going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.